Hi everybody, it's January. Happy New Year. I'm sorry I didn't make it last month to make a video. It was a crazy month. But I hope everybody had a very good Christmas and a wonderful New Year's, and I hope 2017 is really good to everybody. So the whips that I'm carrying over from 2016 are, there's 4 of them that I'm going to actually show you today. There's a few other ones, but we'll worry about those later. So Giraffes by Mary Ellen Yanich, and it is the mommy and baby I'm doing. And here's the pattern here. And I didn't get any progress on that, but I'll show you where I'm starting 2017 at. So little baby is still peeking his head there, but he's still not done. But my goal is to get this done in 2017 for sure. So I will find a stitch along to add this one to make some progress and get it finished. And looking forward to having that one done and framed and put it up on the wall. And the next one is Bring on Spring by V & Company. This one was a present from my daughter for Mother's Day last year. And this is the pattern here. This is my working copy. So Bring on Spring, I'm freezing my snowballs. And I'm doing this on purple hand-dyed fabrics by Rolanda out of Ontario. And that's my progress. I managed to get the hat done, and the little pom-pom has some glittery stuff in it, but for petite treasure braid, but it's not showing up on the video here. But I'll get back to that, work on it, and get that done and framed up so I can have it for next year or this winter. This is one of my project bags that I purchased at Dollarama for just a big envelope and whole $1.50. That's my pricing for bags. And the last one I have here is the Blackwork Hummingbird by, it was in the World of Cross Stitch, issue 231, and this is it here. And I have not had very much progress on this at all. I think when I started it, I did a little bit, and then I put it away, and I didn't get back to it. So I'll just fold over the fabric so you can see my stitching. So there's what I have so far. Not very much at all, but that's okay. We'll see some progress on that one this year as well. So, and this is on another one of my bags that I got from Dollarama. They're in the stationery section, and they're just like $2 or $3 for a bag. That's more my price range. Okay, so on January 1st, I started 4 stitch-alongs with Stitch Mania. And the first one was New Year, New Start. And I am doing the Rufus Hummingbird by Sue Coleman. And that it looks like this. Sorry about the glare here. That's about the best I'm going to do, I think. There we go. I think that's just a gorgeous pattern. But I think I've made a mistake. So I'm going to take my pattern and go and have a copy made so I can color in as I go. And so there's my progress. So I didn't want to stitch any further until I figure out if I've made a mistake or not. And so I'll get that copy done if I go out today, and then I can color in and see if I've made a mistake or if I've just, you know, it's just me and my counting or something, I don't know, but we will see. The next one is Christmas All Year long. I did a video before this, and I kept calling this one the Halloween. And yeah, it bothered me so much I had to redo the video. But this is Christmas rules for the Christmas All Year Long Sal in Stitch Mania. And this is what I've got. I made some changes. I'm not going to just dropped my bag. I'm not going to outline or make little boxes around the rules. And I also changed the color. It was in white with green, a light green and a dark green, alternating boxes around rules. And I'm going to just leave it in Christmas rules like it is. The only thing I have left to do in this one is I couldn't find my gold petite treasure braid. And there's a star on top of this tree right here. So, but, and I'm changing the order that they come in. Oh, I should show you a picture of it. It's on the back. Oh, got too many piles here, and all my piles are avalanching. So this is Christmas rules. This is the original. You can get the layout and things that are not included in your charts. You get 2 patterns per. So this one you would get welcome friends and give more than you get. Okay. So you get 2 per package. And I have them all in here, but I've made had working copies made. So the other addition I made is the snow down at the bottom here. I've made in petite treasure braid, so it'll glisten a little bit. And yeah, I think that's all I've changed on that one so far. So this one you work on from the 1st to the 15th every month. So by the end of the year, I will have a finish to hang up, and it's going to be hung by our bell pulls. It's a Christmas tree on the top, and at the bottom it says ho ho ho. I don't have one in stock to show you. I have to wait for my husband to cut me one out, so I can't show it to you right now. So the next is the year-long Trick or Treat Sal, and it is from the Stony Creek, or the pattern I'm doing is from the Stony Creek Autumn 2011 issue. And I am doing the Stitchy Witch. Have needle and thread, then have no dread, for ghosts and goblins flee at the sight of a stitchy witchy, stabbing her exes with glee. And this is my progress so far on it. This is Purple Hand-Dyed Fabrics by Rolanda. And there is my little witch so far. I think she's quite cute. So, and the bell pull that this one will hang from is our Halloween one. So it is the haunted house, and then down below, wrong way, it will say boo. And I will link our Facebook page down below if anybody is interested in any of the bell pulls that we do. There's our snowman one up there on my favorite cross stitch from last year. All right. And last but not least, this one is my favorite. I'll change my page. Whimsical Winter Sal. Sorry, cross stitch. She knows. Whimsical Winter Stitch Along Part 1. And I am stitching Holiday Tweethearts by Ursula Michaels. And I am doing it on blue fabric, so I'm not doing my snowflakes in blue. I'm doing them in Petite Treasure Braid number 10, I believe. iridescent, so they look like snowflakes, like real ones. But there's my progress so far, and this is on hand-dyed fabric by Rolanda. I only stitch on 28 count, so um, that's what all mine are. I don't go any smaller than that. I had a little bit of a problem here, so I had to do some frogging, but last night I got this part done. So, and this right here is where the first little bird's hat starts. So, but I'm going to get the hat done first before I start on the birds. So that's my progress on that one. Excuse me. And then on the, sorry about that. Sorry, that noise you hear is my furnace. On the 17th of every month, they're going to have excuse me, Year of Starts. And I've decided to make that Christmas ornaments, because I make Christmas ornaments as gifts to give my friends and family. So that'll give me a chance to get them done before, and so it's not so rushed at the end of the year. So this first one I started on the 17th of January, and I finished it on that day, and it's called Waiting for Santa, and it's by Swallock Stitcheries, and it's from the Just Cross Stitch Ornament issue 2016, and I did the writing to make it look like it had been written in the stars, and it's called Waiting for Santa. So I'm really hoping when the ornament is finished that you can still read it. My husband thinks that I should outline it, but I think that would take away from my idea of making it look like it was written in the stars. And last is my Do Re Mi, which is started as a stitch along with cross stitch finish line, and it is by Silver Creek Samplers. Sorry, just trying to get one out for you. So that's the patterns, and they come two to a pattern, and there's four sections. And when I last showed you this, I believe I only had the first two finished, and I had just started the third. So that would be those right there. I haven't completely finished me rather. There is a name written in the grass, because I'm not sure if I'm going to give it away or if I'm going to keep it. So, so this is what I have so far. I have so fa, so, and la. And the reason that the last two are not completely finished is the DMC, I'm doing it in DMC colors. It's charted for Gentle Arts and Weeks Dye Works. It's because when I started this, I thought I had an extra of the main colors, which is 4145 and 4129 by DMC Variations, and I do not. So Michaels does not carry them anymore, and my sewing stores that carry some DMC don't carry them. So a yarn shop in town, she carries some, and she's going to see if one of her suppliers will be able to bring it in. If not, I'll have to order online, which I was avoiding. So, but it is what it is, as the saying goes. So that's been put kind of on a hold now until I've done everything I can do for now. So I'm going to have a little bit of knitting in here. Tina by Simply in Stitches is she's doing some knitting tutorials, and I have wanted to get back into knitting for a while now. I used to knit a long time ago, but I haven't knit in absolute years. So her first project was to do a cowl in the round. And so I picked Loops and Threads Charisma, and it's a very soft yarn and variegated. And so this is my very first cowl that I did. Very pretty pink and orange. And it is just knit in the round, so you knit 1 row, purl 1 row. So that was my first one. And then for my sister's birthday, I knit this one, and this is called Mulberry Bush, Mulberry Lane, something like that. And it is a Charisma. It's Loops and Thread as well, Michael's brand. And I just love how it striped itself. Like, that is just awesome. So I will put that in the mail to my sister for her birthday. And then the last one is the one I'm wearing. I'll tip it down so you can see. Oh, I'm probably going to regret this because I'm not going to get it back to where it was. Okay, there it is. It's called Northern Lights. And yeah, I just love the colors in it. And so this one is not showing up right. It's showing very blue, but it's aqua, like very aqua. And then black. There's black stripes in it as well. So hopefully I can get this back where it was. Not really, but oh well. So one sec while I have a little sip. I'll tickle in my throat. She's also going to be teaching us how to make these slippers. And I bought some gray variegated, but I wasn't having any luck finding needles small enough. So she's just told me about a technique called magic loop. So I've watched some videos on that, and I'm going to try that, and then maybe get back to where I should be on my slippers. She's just posted the last section for that, so I'm a little bit behind. But I'm working on a project for myself for a poncho. So when I'm sitting stitching and I get a little chilly, it's got buttons down the front and a collar. And I'm doing it in the same Charisma yarn. I really like it. It's so soft. And this one is, what is it called? One sec, I'll look at the tag. There we go. Black Raspberry. So that's Loops and Thread, Charisma yarn. And this is two bouts of the pattern. So I have one more to go, it says. So, and then more. I did it already once, two things of the pattern, but this row kept curling up because I had forgotten to do the knitting rows first. I kept going, oh, it's weird. Why are they starting with stockinette stitch? And I realized what I had done wrong. So alternating between my knitting and my stitching, and that is keeping my hands feeling a little bit better. I have arthritis just about everywhere, but it's really starting to get bad in my hands. So yeah. So I won a drawing on Colbin's channel, and I'll link hers down below. If you haven't checked her out, please do. She has some really wonderful. I've added lots to my wish list from patterns I've seen on her channel as well. But if you know Colbin, you know how much she loves bunnies, and this is the card I got, and I just thought it was so sweet. And so inside is a little message for me. But these are just some of the little gifts that she sent. So needle minders. And there was one more up here, and my youngest daughter came in, and that's mine. And she stole it. It was a Jack's face, and she just loves Jack. So I think those are so cute. I can't wait to use those. I love that little fox, and those little scissors are just the cutest. Then there is this needle holder, and put your needles in there, and yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Keeps them all safe and not going to fall around and stuff. Another little keeper. That one has a needle threader in it. So I thought that was kind of neat. Some floss numbers and some floss cards. Can always use those. And some little stickers, some owl ones, and some Christmas ones. And a book, Cross Stitch Before Dying. So I'm going to stick that by the bed. That's going to be my bedtime reading. Some beautiful fabric from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's 28 Lugana called Florin. And I just love it. Like gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. So it'll give me a chance to use some fabric other than Rolanda's. So somebody else dyed it. So I love her fabric, but it'll be nice to try somebody else's. And then also Dimensions Kit, Frederick the Literate. And my daughter wants to stitch this, and my oldest daughter, and she would like to try and make the cat gray, and like her cat Sheldon. So she's going to stitch this one. So, and she is a book lover, so this is right up her alley. But thank you very, very much, Colbin. I can't say how much I appreciate all your wonderful little goodies. So very much. That's just awesome. So, last month I was supposed to do a video because it was my 1-year FlossTube anniversary on the 28th of December. Can't believe it's been a year. But so I wanted to do a giveaway, and what I'm going to give away is the Snowman Bell Pull. Has a 9-inch opening. It'd be perfect for snowman or anything wintry. So what I want is if you want to enter for this drawing, then down below I want you to put what is your favorite winter sport or activity. Anything to do with that you do in the winter time. And I will send anywhere. I just ask that you be a subscriber and that you be over 18. All right, and I'll have this drawing open until February 14th. So good luck, everybody, and I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody's favorite winter activity is. So I just have a tiny, tiny little bit of haul. From Victoria's Sampler, I ordered a pattern that I want to do for the Patriotic Sal in Stitch Mania in July. And it is Canada's 150th birthday this year. So what I want to do is Victoria's Sampler's Canadian Hearts. And I'm going to start with BC at the very top and then alternating all the rest of the provinces down. And then my husband is going to do a bell pull topper for me with a maple leaf, and then at the bottom it will say Canada. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the Patriotic Sal. And then because it wasn't going to change my shipping, I also got this, it's gingerbread village ornament, and it is a Christmas tree with some with some buttons on it and stuff. And then there was a store in Vancouver that's closing out, so I managed to get a few patterns that they had left. And this one is a Jeanette Douglas Designs Take Time to Stitch. And this one is a Lizzie Kate's Alphabet. And this one is Just Dan's Snow Bonnet. Okay. Those someplace so we don't have an avalanche. And my last page, 4 pages. Wow. Okay, coming up in February, I plan to keep on working on my stitch alongs. So the Christmas Rules with Lizzie Kate, the Trick or Treat Stitchy Witch, the Whimsical Winter Cardinals, and the New Year, New Start Christmas ornaments. And my Christmas ornament for February will be this moose. I have a theme every year, and this year is going to be animals. So yeah, that moose is going to be, I think he is just darling. So he's going to be my February choice. Also, a new stitch along comes up in February for Stitch Mania, and it's called February Fandom. And I plan on doing 1,000 Yellow Daisies. It's a pattern off Etsy by Fiddlesticks. And I will be doing it on this fabric. And the design is to go with Gilmore Girls, which is my absolute favorite show. Watched it all when they were on TV, and I have the videos and watch them over and over all the time. A couple other, if I finish my Stitchy Witch, I want to do Halloween Rules, and it will be done on this orange fabric. So I have it already, and the pattern is already here as well. So it'll be the Halloween Rules, but only if I get my Stitchy Witch done, and then I can continue on with this one. And then there is Tour de Designers and Lizzie Kate. I plan on doing Promise Me You'll Always Remember You're Braver Than You Believe and Stronger Than You Seem and Smarter Than You Think. And Be Who You Are, Say What You Feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. And I'm going to do those on this hand-dyed by Rolanda mushroom. And it's just a normal mushroom color. So those are my plans, and I'm hoping by the end of February I will be back to update you on how things are going with me, and hope I get lots of stitching done. I have some other little finishes that I would like to do. I pulled out a couple little patterns. One I'd like to do for my laundry room. It's a little Susie Zoo duckling sleeping in the laundry basket, and I thought that was so cute. So there's a few other things that I would like to stitch up as well, and I have something coffee themed for my kitchen that I want to do as well. So again, if you would like to be in the drawing for the snowman bell pull, which is the bell pull that I have on my Lizzie Kate 6 Fat Men and 6 Snow Bells behind me, then please just put down below what your favorite activity in winter is. And I'll put your name in for the drawing, and on February 14th I'll do random number and generator, and I'll get a hold of you and we'll get that off to you. Alright, so this is one of the longest videos I've ever done, so I'm going to call it quits and have some lunch and get some stitching in. So you all take care, and big hugs to you all, and happy stitching, and Stay warm if you're cold and stay cool if you're warm. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.